Beginningless and endless existence is Brahman. And that is the self of all, what in truth you are. It is indivisible, partless, and forever. Just as words cannot give an adequate description of silence, so thought cannot present a definition of yourself. Thought is not the self. Though thought does not exist apart from the self. Discriminate in a profound inquiry to know who you are between thought and your true being. The thought of an embodiment is just an idea. It cannot be true about you. You, the one that's imperceptible by the senses. The thought of being in the mind, or being endowed with a mind, is only that, a thought, and not the reality. If thought cannot define the self, if thought cannot explain reality, what then is real? What is the self? What is your very existence? Existence need not think of itself to know itself. Already you exist, and that always. Likewise, the innate knowledge of I exist. The ideas of I, and whatever definition is appended to the I, are not innate. But the knowledge of existing is innate. How could one not know himself? Since you are never a thought, you do not stand on one side of that thought, and the self stands on another side. Since you are never a thought, how can there be ignorance? As if there were a second self to know or not know the real self. If the self is realized as it truly is, the perpetual existence, consciousness, bliss, who is there to be ignorant of it? As pure existence, pure consciousness, the self is one without anything other whatsoever. just as it is unborn and imperishable and indivisible, it is likewise invariable in its nature. Invariable, it does not wake, it does not dream, it does not sleep, but ever is, self-luminous, just as it is. Of all thoughts, you are the knower. The knower can never become the known. What is the nature of the knower if none of the known is superimposed upon it? That is, what is yourself with no idea, no thought superimposed upon it? If you possess no idea, you cannot be ignorant. If you are not ignorant, you cannot be bound, since bondage is merely a product of imagination. If not bound, you cannot suffer, and the innate bliss shines as identical with the being consciousness that you are. Inquire within, who am I? Sri Bhagavan has revealed the truth and the means to realize it. All you need do is follow the instruction. Put it into practice. When it is put into practice, you find that what you thought you were going to practice is actually natural. The knowledge that is at the end becomes the means. The existence that you are, one without anything other, the partless, reposes in itself. Who am I? Inquire.